Good afternoon to all the participants of today's FDP program, Day 1, Session 2. So, myself, Antarash Panigrahi, Associate Professor, Raghu College of Pharmacy, welcomes you to all for the Session 2 of Day 1 FDP program, Hybrid Mode. I hand over this session to today's orator, Dr. K. Purna Nagashri Madam.
Very good afternoon, one and all. Today we are in the first day of 5-day faculty development program, which is happening in a hybrid mode from August 20th to 24th on a focus on surging tech savviness, research skills, and work-life balance for modern educators. So as a part of this FTP program, the second session for the first day is with Dr. Ajit Singh sir. Before I introduce Dr. Ajit Singh sir, I would like to hand over the session to our principal and convener, Dr. Jagdish Panda sir.
Sir, good afternoon, sir, and welcome. And now we welcome Sri Ajit Singh, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Yeah, and dear participants, fellow colleagues, and dear fellow principals and delegates, students, and the people of this fraternity of pharmacy, good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to this wonderful session. Today, we have a great personality and with us, and who's really engaged himself in AI. So he is the best 100% suitable personality, and to give the best deliberations today, to give the best, and I hope everyone will have the wonderful memories and a lot of knowledge and lot of questions, lot of answers also you all get, and hope this is the best session. Thank you, sir, and please proceed, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So yes, we will just start in a minute. Yeah.
Sir, let me introduce you, sir.
Sure.
I request Purna to introduce you, sir.
Myself, Dr. Purna Nagashri, working as a professor and HOD in Raghu College of Pharmacy, Visakhapatnam. I thank our principal, sir, for giving me this opportunity. I met Dr. Ajit Singh, sir, 2 years ago. Sir is a very dynamic and entrepreneur, and I met him during a online seminar in a same work FDP like this. So he has very nicely and elaboratedly given lectures about research writing. I still follow his research writing seminars also. So I would like to introduce, and I take immense pleasure in introducing Dr. Ajit Singh, who is a founder and chief executive officer at Curie and Climate Research Solutions India. He is not only a young entrepreneur and young pharma scientist who has completed his PhD in cardiology from the eminent Manipal Academy of Higher Education, a leading organization in research and education in India. In March 2021, he was appointed as a research scientist for ICMR at the Department of Medicine, Kasturba Medical College, Manipal. He also serves as National Director for Research at the World Youth Heart Federation and Principal Investigator for Manipal Heart Failure Registry. In July 2021, he was appointed as Vice President of the Medical Artificial Intelligence Wing at India AI Mumbai. He started his higher education with Bachelor in Science honors in Botany and then Bachelor in Pharmacy in 2012 from Noida and Doctor of Pharmacy Pharma D postbaccalaureate from prestigious Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences in 2015. He has published more than 50 papers in different streams of medicine, including cardiology, cardio-oncology, and infectious diseases. He is the investigator and site coordinator for many international clinical trials. Dr. Singh is an honorary reviewer in many reputed journals, including Oxford Group, BMJ Group, and Springer Group of Journals. Dr. Singh has been appointed as editor-in-chief for the Journal of Basic and Clinical Cardiovascular Research and an editorial board member for several medical journals. He has received several international research and travel grants from esteemed organizations, including the European Society of Cardiology, the Indian Council for Medical Research, ICMR, DST SERB, and the American College of Cardiology. He received Young Achievers Award in 2019, Young Scientist Award in 2020 in cardiology research from reputed international organizations. Here comes the most important part. Dr. Singh has traveled to more than 10 countries at a very young age regarding his research presentations and invited lectures. In recent past years, he visited Madrid and Barcelona, Spain in 2022 to present his research at the European Society of Cardiology's Heart Failure ESC Congress. In 2023, he attended American College of Cardiology Asia Conference, and his research yoga in heart failure was cited by the top-notch newspapers in 38 countries. He has just come back from Lisbon, Portugal after presenting three papers in ESC Heart Failure 2024. Dr. Singh is visiting Italy in September, later have to complete his fully funded research methodology course from ESC. So we are really lucky and fortunate enough to have such a wise and young speaker at this age. And he is also having a membership of American College of Cardiology, European Society of Cardiology, International Society for Pharmacoeconomics and Outcomes Research. I think this is a very brief biodata of Dr. Ajit Singh, who tirelessly works for many seminars, and he is conducting a lot of courses, and he is guiding students all over India and in abroad also. So I hope he is a key maker in making this pharmacy profession a big success. So with this introduction, I invite Dr. Ajit Singh for this FD.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, everyone here. So, first, I would like to thank the Raghu College of Pharmacy Administration, the chairman, and Professor Dr. Jagdish Panda. He's the principal of Raghu College of Pharmacy for giving us the opportunity, and Dr. K. Purna Nagasri, madam, professor from Raghu College of Pharmacy, to she had invited me, and I know madam for last 2 3 years, and we are in the contact for many other things like MOUs and other webinars, seminars, and it's a great pleasure for me to be here in this wonderful 5 days online faculty development program, and the topic is amazing, literally. Focus on surging tech, savviness, research skills, and work-life balance in modern educators for the modern education. I mean, I think my mic is on. Your mic is on that side. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I think, ma'am, your mic is on that side, so this echo is coming. Yeah, now it's perfectly fine. Thank you. So the topic is amazing, and when ma'am called me, it was literally amazing for me to be here, because along with Kilimat, the CRO what I started 5 years back, I started in 2021 the another company in artificial intelligence only, that is Indica AI, based in Mumbai. So in the partnership with my colleagues. So there we are working a lot in the healthcare industry, in the agriculture industry, in the marine science and all. But when this topic came to me, I suggested 2 3 topics. So ma'am selected about the teaching and all. So I was preparing the entire slides towards how to teach the students, how we can use the technology and how we can use the artificial intelligence in the teaching. I didn't find much better, but I found a few papers from the big universities and few literally good case scenarios, and then I prepared my slides. I have the plot twist that I'll show later in the end of the slides, definitely, to all of you. So I think without wasting much time, let me share the slides. And when just now sir was talking about, like, I have to tell about the use of AI in the healthcare industry also. I did not keep that in the slides, but in 5 minutes, last 3 minutes, I kept those things also in my slides, and you will be seeing that. So let me share my slides. Please allow me. Slides. Okay. Oh, we have to upload the file in that. Okay. not
Sir,
sure
there
if
is
it
an
is.
option called present. No?
Yeah, in presentation, ma'am, I think we have to upload that, right?
Yeah, you are uploaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I thought like it will be going without uploading. Fine,
So
no
rather
worries.
than upload, you can share the screen, sir. With the window open, you can share the screen.
Where's the sharing option, ma'am? I'm not getting it. It's
So in the present option, you have the last one, share screen. So there you will have a
okay. Yeah,
Chrome
right.
tab window.
Yes,
So we'll have
correct.
Chrome tab window and entire screen. So you can choose window option where you have to open the presentation priorly that it
Yes.
will be visible.
I'll say entire screen. No worries. It's fine.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, please just let me know if it is visible to all of you. Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Obviously.
great. So, again, thank you everyone, and let's start with the presentation. So, the topic, as you all know, is modernize the pharmacy teaching with technology and artificial intelligence. So, this, when I was literally seeing into the case scenarios, I was looking into the other cases like how the University of Oxford and Cambridge University and the bigger universities applies the AI and technology in their classrooms and teaching. So it was very hi-fi. We cannot use in India because we have certain restrictions, and we have not certain lot of restrictions. The first thing is funding. First thing is funding. We don't have that much money, we don't have that much modern infrastructure. So I thought like I'll show you or tell you the things which are real time, because see, if I come with the the latest AI techniques, and if I come with the latest AI and computers and the tools which we can use in the modernizing the teaching, that will not help you. Because I think I'll tell you the software's names, I'll tell you the computer's name, I'll tell you the other things, but that is not at all for the use. Because we need a lot of money to implement those things. We need a lot of fantastic infrastructure in our colleges that we literally lack everywhere. I think you know there is only a few, only 1% colleges which can afford such kind of infrastructure and such kind of money. And again, affordability is not a problem. Again, if they can afford the implementation and the restrictions and the ethics and the disciplines to continue those things is very very important. So with that, what I thought is like, let's go with the basics and how we can improve one step ahead. Not the complete modernizing the scenario, but how we can just go one step ahead. So this presentation is completely basic, and then I have added how to use AI in different things that we can teach our students. So let's go with that. So if we just traditional teaching and modern teaching, what we find the difference. So this, you can see, this is the traditional teaching. We all see still in our colleges, we have the chalk, duster, and the board for the teachings. Our teachers come with the book, our teachers come with the concepts, and they teach the students through the board and chalk. They just write the concept, they draw the diagrams, and they teach the students. Some teachers some students are interactive, some students are not interactive, some are playing games, some are just sleeping, not looking at that. So in such, there are challenges. In the traditional methods, there are challenges if the teacher is not 100% interactive, and if it is 100% interactive also, there are restrictions in such teaching. But yes, we have the traditional methods, and we are teaching our students since decades through these methods, only the traditional methods, right? They come to the classrooms, and they take the attendance, and then they conduct the class, and later they share the notes or something, and then we conduct the exams, handwritten exams and everything. Sometimes the nowadays we have the quizzes, Google forms, and handwritten exams through the still handwritten exams through the iPads or the notebooks and all, the technology. But still, those are not the step ahead. Those are the simple, just a little updation through updation in the education policies or updation in the education system. So if we go to the latest modernizing teaching, you can see here, this is the just the animated picture. But if you can see this classroom, we have such interactive classes in our not in India but outside. We have such interactive classrooms. We have the 3D classrooms where every student gets the computer, and the classrooms itself are 3D. They can see the multiple concepts, multiple lectures, multiple the pictures. And if I give you the example, if you are just learning the cell structure, right? If the teacher is teaching the cell structure, they can just not show the cell structure, but they can keep the the nucleus outside, and this separate picture, and then they can teach, right? And instead of writing on the blackboard or whiteboard with the pen and papers, we can just use they just use the technology. They just use and teach. They tackle the things through what we say, the annotation, right? They teach the things like that, right? So modernizing, this kind of modernizing takes a lot of time and a lot of efforts, a lot of money, a lot of infrastructure. But what we can start with in our institution is like something I'm going to tell you, like at least with a little step ahead, like taking the attendance, taking the measuring the performance of the student, and how we can use certain tools and techniques. I'll be telling you about the softwares which we use in the pharmaceutical teaching or pharmaceutical industries. I'll be telling you how to use AI in clinical research and other things, right? So yeah. So today's objective of this session is, first I'll be telling you the importance of pharmacy education, then traditional versus modern approach, then technology we can use during the pharmacy teaching and their benefits, and just now I have added the use of AI in the clinical research and pharmaceutical industry. Okay, and then challenges, then we'll be concluding, right? So let's start. Importance of pharmacy education. So if you just check, so what is the exact mission of the profession of pharmacy? We all know, right? We have the social responsibilities, like we have the public education. We have to educate the public. We have to educate the the people of the country, or the people nearby, people of the community, about the side effect of the drugs. We have to talk about the diseases. We have to tell about the manufacturing of the like how they are manufactured, how the side effects are coming, how the packaging is, I mean, the patient counseling and all, everything. The public education comes in the different ways, right? Sometimes we talk about the drug interaction, sometimes we talk about the side effects, sometimes we talk about the how to use the medication, right? How to go to the doctor, when to go to the doctor, when to consult the doctor, right? So those things are important. Then the research, because research is the key in the healthcare. If we don't have the research, if we don't have the research papers, if we don't have the old literature, we cannot go ahead, right? Because we just go step by step. If someone has done some research on one drug efficacy, then we do it in the multi centers, or then we go for the next level post marketing research and all, right? So these are the step wise: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and then the multi centric, single centric, one patient and one, these kind of things we do in the research. If the research is not there, we cannot tackle the disease, we cannot tackle the pandemics, we cannot tackle the certain conditions, not certain conditions, all the conditions. So research is very, very important. That is the part of pharmacy education. That is the major key part of the pharmacy education. Along with public education, the research is the next part of pharmacy education, because without research there is nothing in healthcare. And research is not just done by the doctors or other healthcare professionals, but when we talk about the drug, when we talk about the treatment, when we talk about the therapy, it comes to the pharmacy, it comes to the pharmacist, it comes to the pharmacy students. So we have to give our 100%. We have to part of the research. And in the different domains, definitely we have clinical research, we have pharmacy practice, we have analytics, we have manufacturing, we have marketing. So multiple layers of the research we have to do in the pharmacy. Being a pharmacist, or being a pharmacist, pharmacy faculty, or pharmacy students, right? And that comes through the education. See, different subjects, we have different teachers for pharmacy marketing. So they always tell the new techniques, they always learn from the internet, or learn from the market, or learn from the industry, and then they teach our students in the new way, like how you can implement certain new things. They do the master's thesis and all. Then they, I mean, these are the normal things what I'm talking now, right? And then the policy development. So if you do the research, if you have the good education policies, then along with the research and good education policies, public education, you can actually become the part of the policy making of the government, right? If you have heard of, if I tell you normally that in the ICMR policy making, there are always a pharmacist, there are always multiple pharmacy professionals, because I'm working in ICMR, so I know how the policies are made. In India, how the ICMR policies were made, how, I mean, the COVID policies were made, how the SLE policies are made, how the use of AI in the clinical research are made, how new drug development, NDCT, new drug clinical trial policies 2019 were made. So these things are made with the help of pharmacist. And who is the pharmacist? Either the teacher or the student. Or students, why I'm talking about, why I'm telling the student, because the person has gone through the education process, the person has learned either either diploma in pharmacy, or the bachelor in pharmacy, or the now the doctor of pharmacy, or maybe the masters of pharmacy and then PhD. So they all have gone through the pharmacy education, right? They all have gone through the pharmacy education. That's why we need to improve in the pharmacy education. That's why we should always look at the base, look at the root cause. So here the root cause, and everywhere, if it is a public education, if it is a research, or if it's policy making, right? Everywhere the root cause, or if I say not the root cause would be the wrong word here. If I talk about just root, the root starts from the pharmacy college, and root starts with the teaching. If the teaching is good, if the teaching is appropriate, if the teaching is updated, if the teaching is latest, then definitely the product, the student will go to the market with the best education, best knowledge, and they can participate in the best public education, best research, and the best policy making, right? So that's our major mission. So then there are the professional responsibilities, then patient specific responsibilities, talking about the uh, talking about the patient related problems and drug related problems, patient education, patient counseling, caregiver counseling, multiple things are there. So these I'll not be talking about. So the main crux of this slide is, if the teaching is good, if the teaching is updated, then the product, which is a student, will go to the market, wherever the government, private, institutional, education, or research or policy development, they will be doing good, and they will be come up with the best things, right? So now this is one of the major slide here: traditional versus modern approach of pharmacy teaching. If we look at the traditional part, and then I'll be talking about the modern as well, using the technology and using the AI. See, the first thing if you look at is lecture based classrooms. So we were seeing in the last slide, last to last slide, that there is the classroom with the blackboard, whiteboard, whatever, and then there is a teaching with the hand, right? The teacher is coming, writing with the color pens, or writing with the chalks, right? And then teaching the interactions and multiple things are the challenges here, right? Because they have to maintain the pace of teaching, they have to maintain the the class as well, they have to maintain the discipline, and they have to maintain the interaction also, interaction with the students, and they have to focus on the teaching that it reaches the maximum of the students. Lecture based classrooms, right? I mean, that is still there in India. In India, we still have 90% of the colleges still have the lecture-based classroom in India. Not only in pharmacy, but other technical institutions, or the general institutions, or the schools. They have the lecture-based classrooms. But now, if we come to the modern scenario, if we just update ourselves, I'm not telling that you just go to the very hi-fi infrastructure, but if we just go to the hybrid classrooms, hybrid classroom. So what is hybrid classrooms? You all must have seen hybrid classroom is like, okay, I mean, see, I'm not just talking about that projector and computer and slides. That's everywhere. That's for the decades in India. We all are using the, we are preparing the PPTs and showing the our students and teaching them. But hybrid classrooms means like involving the technology, involving the chat boards, involving the the video playing, involving the simulation based teaching, right? So hybrid classrooms means, okay, you come and make some maybe when the teacher is coming inside the classrooms, they are spending some time on the board, some time on the skills, sometimes on the hands-on training. And then we have the AI, or the technology based tools, where students can get the hands on, where the teacher can give the simulation based teaching, simulation based trainings, or the video based trainings and all. These are the basic things we can do. These are the basic things we can update to. We are not talking about that just made everything in the NLM 100%, the natural linguistic program, or 100% our what we say, the LMS, learning management system. But at least we can jump from lecture based classroom to hybrid classrooms. Then laboratory sessions, the laboratory sessions, as we usually if I have the uh, past memories with me, we used to do in the classrooms. All the laboratories are there in our classrooms. Laboratories, I mean, the labs were there, where we used to go and do the pharmacy practice labs, and there were the analytical labs, and I mean, chemistry labs we used to have, right? But nowadays, those 100% lab based work can be changed to the technology labs. Okay, can be changed to the technology lab. I mean, you all are aware, you all are the the teachers, you all are the administrators, faculty members here in this FTP, right? But see, definitely avoiding the restrictions here, I'm not talking about the restrictions, but at least we can have some kind of technology which can be involved in the laboratories, like for the as we have the Schrodinger and all that, we all are using in the chemistry labs, and for the drug developments and all. But along with that, if we have those the technologies just to get the theoretical work done, or get the basic work done, and and then the actual experiment can be done by the student, or some kind of the trainings, technology based training. See, in the pharmacy practice, I still remember, all of you are knowing that in pharmacy practice, you just have to write the the drug names, cases, and we have to sit in the labs for 2 hours, 3 hours. That lab, the handwritten labs and the case scenario, then those can be changed completely to the simulation based teaching. Those can be completely changed to the simulation based teaching, or simulation based labs, technology labs, where a student can work on the computer itself. A student can work with the help of technology and made the learnings best for their future, right? And then the case based learnings, definitely we all know, we have the cases, we take the cases from the the hospitals, and then we do it, right? So in the case based learning, it's very simple. Many of the colleges in India, I have seen, they are using the simulation based teaching for the cases. So they are just making the animations, they are having their own technology, or they are using the students in the videos, and they are explaining the cases. Along with that, they have the simulation based teaching means they have the patient on the table, the animation, and then they are helping that patient with patient counseling. They are helping the caregivers with the counseling. They are teaching them. They are measuring the vitals. They are checking, and everything is noted with the noted on the screen, right? Everything is noted on the screen, and everything is assessed for the correctness, or the whatever, if it's correct or not, right? So if we have the technology, see, suppose I'm just giving the example. If person is uh, taking a case presentation, the student is giving a case presentation, and the teacher is telling. So sometimes there are the problems in the slides. Problems in the slides means not the writing or these designing problems. The problems means they're suppose the patients suppose RFT levels, the creatinine level, everyone knows the level is zero point 0.6 to 1.2 mg per dl, right? But they have written in the normal values, they have written 1.2 to 2.4 somewhere by mistake, right? So that cannot be detected in the manual manner. But if the person is doing, if the student is doing in the simulation lab, if the student is doing giving the CPR in the simulation lab, or if checking the patient's vitals in the simulation lab, the exact normal value will be missed, and that exact manual values, whatever the student is telling, and whatever the exact thing simulation lab is showing, can be matched, and can be matched, even can be, cross checked with the normal values correctly. So those things are not just to update the students, but just to update the knowledge and to correct the students and to improve the performance of the students as well as the teachers, right? So simulation based and simulation based case learnings are very, very important. I have seen in multiple labs, simulation based labs in India, in the pharmacy colleges, right? And then apprenticeships and internships, we send the students to the industry and all. You will be, you know you will not be believing me, but let me tell you the Manipal, because I'm in Manipal right now. So for last 2 years, Manipal stopped sending the students for campus placement. They are not calling the companies. They have stopped completely, like only for certain courses they are calling in pharmacy college, but not for B Farm and all. Why? They are We are now not sending you to the campus placement after B Farm directly. Only the students who wants, they can go, but what they are focusing is on the value addition and skill development. What they are telling is apprenticeship okay, internship okay, but how? With the value addition and skill development, right? So first they are training them with the latest techniques and tools. Like if somebody is in pharmacy practice, go and learn all the softwares, right? Of the all the softwares of pharmacoeconomics, all the softwares of pharmacometrics, all the softwares of these drug development, all the softwares of drug assessments, data analytics, and then go to the market, right? So not only in the campus but outside the campus. If you want to go for internship outside in the industry, go for the internship based on your interest, but add the value and learn the skills. Okay. And in that, AI and technology is mandatory to involve, right? So they do that. In M Farm students, they're not giving the placement. They're telling, okay, you want to go to industry, select the internship, first 8 months, 10 months, 1 year, select the internship, go to the same industry. They will absorb you in the industry, right? Tell us, we'll get you the internship, you get into the internship and go to the job. So these kind of things we should adopt in the learning. But this is not just by saying that, okay, because we are not capable to give the jobs, we are sending them to the internships. Not at all. We are capable, but we want to upgrade the students, we want to update the students with the technology, we want to update the students with the technology, with the skills, right? And then, very important, in the colleges we use textbooks, we used literature based learning, but we can easily, see, every nowadays every college must have the computers and the technology, what we say, technology involved libraries, right? So just with a little investment, we can go towards the chatbots and LMSs. We can just go to the chatbots and LMS. What is chatbot? If you have the library, just get the subscription of 150 or 200, like 200 journals which are very, very important, like, or not 250 journals which are very, very important. Take the subscription for 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, and then make the chatbot. Okay, make a chatbot is just a helping hand, right? All might be knowing that, okay, if the person is going to the computer, want to search, okay, I want to search this paper. This is not the Google. I'm not talking about the Google or the Scopus or Web of Science or other tools. Not at all. I'm talking about the chatbot. So there are the subscriptions, there are thousands of the books which are in the soft copy in your computers, in the library. So what the student has to do is, the student just has to keep the question in the chatbot, and that will get the answer with the references. I have seen that. That's why I'm telling. So the textbook and literature based learning can turn into chatbots and LMS. LMS is like, see, there is a very smart concept. I can tell you all that I have seen practically, and I've been doing. So what we can do is, see, in every subject, I can say, in every subject except statistics or something, even the biostatistics and all, I have seen that at least there is minimum, I'm telling you, minimum 30% syllabus is like, which doesn't require to be in the syllabus. Frankly, see, it is important for the basics. I am very, very sure that it is very important for the basics learnings. It is very important for that, but that syllabus is not much relevance in the sense that it will not be used in the market, it will not be used in the job, it will not be used somewhere. So when the teacher comes to the, this is a real practical example I'm telling you, my friends. So this is like, this 30% of the syllabus from the books is like, the teacher comes and teacher teaches the 100%. So this 30% also, what we can do is we can just make the recorded lectures of that 30%, which is not, which is like less relevant, which is less relevant. We can make the 30% of the syllabus in LMS. We can just make a LMS of the college learning management system. I mean, one time investment of 1 lakh 50,000 rupees. Make that LMS where everyone can log in, classroom based, with just one lab attendant, or some CR, the, or maybe the camera, surveillance based teaching, we can say it. So in the classrooms only, those recorded lectures will be teaching. So what is the benefit of this recorded lectures LMS, why it is important? I'm not telling you to go 100% through the LMS, but at least the 30% lectures we can go through the LMS system. What's the importance now? I'll tell you. See, nowadays you all will be agree, with me, that teachers have a very high level of administrative stress, including the principals, the professors, HODs. Administrative stress. What is administrative stress here? Administrative stress means like, they have to work on the NAC, they have to work on the NABS, they have to work on the PCI, they have to work on the multiple things, attendance, feedback, this seat, that seat, we have to prepare this 100%, 100 things, right? So if you just give this 30% to the students through LMS, it will save your 30% of the time. Okay, it will save your 30% of the time, and that 30% of the time can be used for yourself in the other works, or maybe it will reduce your burden, right? It will reduce your burden. So I'm just telling you the practical things, right? It's a one time investment, and you can go for the chatbots and LMSs. It will save your lot of time, lot of administrative stress, lot of teaching stress. And see, you can go 100% also. I have seen the universities going online. The Manipal universities have his online, the different DY Patil have online, different university, Chandigarh University. These all are the online universities now. 100%, they have the 100% online university separately. Now, I'm not telling that every college can go 100% online, but at least start with the 10%, 20%, 30%. So suppose not that 30%, the lectures, but start with a value added course. Start with a skill development course. Encourage your faculties, or call the faculties from outside. Make a value added course in the LMS. Make a skill development course in the LMS. Let the students, let the faculties learn from the LMS, right? They will be updated with the technology, how to use LMS, what to use in the LMS, how to see the LMS, how to record the lecture. Those things will be, see, it is a one time stress for them in recordings and uploading and everything, but this can go up to 4 years, 3 years, 5 years. This can reduce your burden for multiple years. This can give the hands-on training, live training to the students. They can learn in the classrooms, they can learn in the home, they can go to the quiz, they can get the performance analytics immediately after the session. So there are multiple things which you can do, and which you can, how you can help your students through the modern approaches of pharmacy teaching, or modern approaches of teaching, not only the pharmacy but modern approaches of teaching, right? Then examination assessment, virtual performance tracking, right? So if we are not now talking about chatbots and LMS, but along with the chatbots and LMS, if we do have the chatbots and LMS, or if we don't have the LMS also, what we can do is at least conduct the exam through the online mode. What is online mode? See, online mode, I'm not telling that they will be giving the exams from the home, but in the premises of the college, right? Keep them under the high surveillance in the classrooms, on the computer, on the text. So how it will help you, see, I'll give you the example in Manipal itself. I mean, this is very big university, I'm giving you the examples, but this is in India, that's why I'm giving the examples, right? How they conduct the exam. If it is handwritten exam also, they provide the computers, they provide the notebooks. They provide the notebooks, and in that notebook you will be writing your exams, you will be attending the quizzes every day, every month, every week. And the tracking of the marks, the performance tracking will be completely live. Okay, the performance tracking will be completely live. You don't have to do anything. The teachers don't have to make the Excel sheet. Teachers don't have to update the things everywhere, right? They can just download the Excel sheet and upload in this wherever they want to upload, in the PCI, NABH, or the management system, or wherever. They can reduce their stress by 50% at least, if the virtual performance tracking softwares are being used. Definitely, I mean, the investment is the thing, but that investment is nowhere when the the against the burnout of the teachers and burnout of the administrators, for the different other jobs, like the non teaching jobs, right? So these can help you at least going one step ahead, only one step ahead, not like the 100% tracking, 100% LMS, but at least go, at least let's start, at least use some resources for that, so it can help the students, it can help the teachers. Then mentorship and faculty led discussions. Tech shared teaching. Tech shared teaching, what is tech shared teaching? Just you know uh, how they do in IIMs. IIM teachings, and here also in Manipal teaching, how they teach. Their classes are, you won't believe, their classes are in the morning 6 o'clock. Their classes are in the night 10 o'clock. Their classes are in the eight o'clock. I mean, definitely, it's a little efforts for everyone, right? Little efforts for everyone. I have seen, and there is one college called TAPME here, TMA by Institute of Management. That is one of the top college in India. That is in Manipal itself, like Manipal University's college. So, what they do is, they have every day 10 to 12, night 10 to 12, they have the teaching and the discussions, not teaching, the discussions. Okay, what discussions? Alumni discussions, virtual alumni discussions, virtual faculty discussions, and virtual clubs, virtual journal clubs. They have those things, they have activities. Those things are very, very important and can be conducted using the tech, can be conducting using the AI. AI will generate the questions, AI will take your answers, AI will record your answers, AI will perform, AI will give you the performance tracking, everything. So that is called tech shared teaching. Okay, so that is not important that you do it in the night only. I mean, they have the system like day and night teaching, but we can do at least that in the afternoons or some free timings. We can do it once in a month, we can do it once in a week, or if free, every day, right? So in that, you can not just improve the teaching, but you can improve the personality of the student. You can expose the student to the outer world, you can expose the student to the alumni, you can expose the student to the industry, webinars, FDPs, multiple things you can give to the students through the tech share teaching. Then focus on memorization and recall. That can be done by live real time case teaching. You must have seen, all of you must have seen that nowadays, if you have heard of the recent case, 6 days back, just 6 days back, one Korean surgeon sitting in Seoul, he did the robotic surgery in Shanghai, almost 6,000 kilometer away. The surgeon was wearing the tools in Seoul, and his robotics through the internet, through the AI, the robot on his instructions, the robot was doing the surgery in Shanghai, and they removed 1.5 kg tumor from the patient's stomach. And another orthopedic surgery was done recently through this. So that kind of real time cases, I mean, this is very high fi, of course, once in a one in million, right now this is a new starting. But case based teaching, case based learning can be done through the hospitals. When you are going to the wards, you are going to the or you are in the industry, you can collaborate with the industry. You can just, for one session, you can request the industry, can we see your facilities through the virtual mode? Can we see the tablet punching through the virtual mode? Can our students do some hands-on practice? So those kind of things are possible, are perfectly possible through the real time live case teaching. That is very, very important. So it is very easy for all of us to jump from the traditional to the modern approaches for our teaching, and we can get a lot of improvement, lot of time saving, lot of new givings to the students. Then benefits of the technology in pharmacy teaching, if I just go through: enhanced teaching experiences, so interactive simulation and virtual labs for the hands-on practices, use of multimedia tools for better understanding of complex concepts, then personalized training, adapted learning platforms that cater to the individual students' needs. So, like, see here in the classrooms, everyone has to follow the instructor, everyone has to follow the teacher. But when you have the personalized learning, like the mobile app or the computer LMS, they can do, the individual student can do according to their convenience, right? That's very important. AI driven analytics to analyze or identify the student's strength and the areas of improvement, right? Then real time feedback, I talked about instant assessment tools for quick feedback on student performance. Then AI powered grading system for from like for the objectives and consistent evaluation. These are very very important benefits of the teaching in technology in pharmacy teaching. So here we can see what's the benefits of technology. It improves, it provides a broader range of material, of course, because we can connect. See, book, if we are reading in a hard copy book, then you will get just one book. Or if you are going to library, you will get maybe 100 books. But if you are using the technology, you may get millions of the journals, millions of the books, and millions of the website to give you the information, right? And then it aids in the improvement of learners communication skills, because you can learn in English, you can learn in local language, you can you can learn from the different instructors, so it will improve your way of communication also, right? It provides the learners with a fun and engaging learning experiences with the activities. It enables the learners to access the internet from any location, right? It assists the mentee in learning the new skills and gaining the new knowledge. Of course, the teachers also learn from that. It enables the learners to improve the both mental and physical, because it check the strengths and mental performances, right? So, and the best part here is it assists the students in staying current with the technological advancements, right? What AI can do in pharma education. AI powered learning platforms. There is use of artificial intelligence and creating the intelligent tutoring system like LMS and personalized instructions. Then predicting analytics to guide students' learning paths, how they are learning, what's their interest, and based on the interest, what next they can learn. We can guide them in the careers based on the AI analytical predictive tools, right? And then AI in the research and data analytics. So utilizing AI for pharmacological research, data mining, data analytics, literature search, preparing the students for future roles in AI-driven pharmaceutical research. I'll be telling you in the next slides. Then case studies and simulations. I told you AI-driven patient simulations for the clinical decision-making practice. Role of AI in enhancing the drug development and pharmacokinetics education. So here we can see AI in pharma. See, artificial intelligence can be used almost everywhere, almost everywhere. See, if we start from here, artificial intelligence in clinical research, artificial intelligence in clinical research. Okay, pointers option. Okay, so artificial intelligence in the clinical research. So in all the phases of clinical research, we can use the artificial intelligence from the chemical identity identification. Chemical entity identification. Sorry, chemical entity identification and the chemical bonding. Identification. Today morning only, you won't believe. Today morning, just before this, I was meeting one of my students from pharmaceutical analysis, right? So he came and he was asking, sir, I have a proposal. Do you have do we have any right now openings for the ICMR, you know ICMR grants, right? So I told, right now we don't have, but you tell me the proposal. You don't believe how he was telling, he was using the Schrodinger. I am not from the pharmaceutics or pharma analytics, but I love that. How he was telling that, in Schrodinger I used the proteins and enzymes, and how the microbes bounce with the enzymes, and then the becomes the CD. I don't know what was CD. I mean, he told the name. So there are very fascinating things which we can done from the protein identification, from the drug entity identification, to the different level of things. I'll tell you all the softwares there we can use, right? So those softwares can be used from the in the drug development phases. Okay, entire drug development phases, from the identification to N0, phase 1, 2, 3, 4, all the phases. There is a use of AI, and the huge use of AI, right? And then artificial intelligence and drug repurposing, you must have heard of pharmacometrics, right? If you've not heard of, I'll just give you the glance, right? So pharmacometrics is a very new tool or very new things. Okay, that is a part of pharmacology. You'll be surprised, right? That is a part of pharmacology. That is called as analytical pharmacology. Okay, analytical pharmacology. And there is one more name for that. That's again the pharmacology. But the name of the subject now in the pharmacology is pharmacometrics. Okay, pharmacometrics. If you guys have heard of or not, I'm not sure, but you know, I'll give you a context here. So, and the completely tech based, this is a complete tech based process. So every year there are uh, hundreds of drugs which which are withdrawn from the market, why they are withdrawn from the market? They're just withdrawn from the market for what? Because they are either not up to the mark for the side effects, either their doses dose problem, or side effects. So multiple things are there. Because of those, these are, I mean, the drugs are withdrawn from the market. So the major problem is doses form, administration, I mean the route of administration, or the dose of the drug, right? Because of that, the side effects are happening and these drugs are being withdrawn from the market. But what now this pharmacometrics does, if you have to relaunch that drug in the market, you all must be knowing that we have to go through the clinical trial all again. All the clinical trials, human, animal, all the, I mean not animal, but all human clinical trials, with all the doses form, route of administration, and the different populations, like in the women, in the men, in kids, in elderly, everywhere we have to do the clinical trials all again. And then we have to, if we are good, then only we can repurpose or relaunch the drug into the market, right? That is the scenario. But what exactly pharmacometrics does is, pharmacometrics is a team of pharmacists, team of analytical person, team of medical professional, team of nurses, team of biostatisticians, and they come together, make the mathematical algorithms, analyze all the data, present data, withdrawal data, all the real time data. Wherever the research is done, they collect all the data, they analyze all the data, and they run that data in the mathematical algorithms. And then what they come up with, they just eliminate the problem. First they find out the problem, and then they eliminate the problem from that, and the new batches of the drug will be based on the new algorithm. Either the problem is in administration, route of administration, either the problem is in the doses form, either the problem is in dosing, right? That can be completely eliminated from the process, okay, through the pharmacometrics. Okay, and see, when you are doing a clinical, you will do it once, but in pharmacometrics, using the computer, high level of softwares, high level of mathematical algorithms, you can run a clinical trial 1,000 times until you get the best sensitivity and specificity, right? So that can help the drug repurposing in the market. And till date, you won't believe that if you go to the CDC site or WHO site, there are 121 drug repurposed using the pharmacoeconomics. You know what is the cost of one clinical trial? If it is a multi-purpose, I mean, it's a multinational clinical trial. One clinical trial, I mean, the one drug development, entire drug development, costs around $300 million. $300 million. But the pharmacometrics can do the entire thing in $10 million, using all the resources, computers, softwares, algorithms, data techniques, all the people involved. Only $10 million. So how much you are saving? You are saving almost $290 million. You are saving almost 290 percent of the investment in that. So this is the power of AI in pharmacy, right? That you can teach. Recently, I mean, the Manipal was supposed to launch MSc in pharmacometrics for the first time in India, but it couldn't because of certain restrictions. So there is one Chennai-based society on pharmacometrics only. Okay, and that is run by our person, like from the Manipal only. He's the HOD of pharmacy practice here. So that society is conducting the 1 year course in pharmacometrics, and they are teaching everything. That society has that, right? So pharmacometrics is a new thing. Whoever is very very interested, like they can go and they can learn these things, right? And then artificial intelligence, drug formulation and manufacturing, I mean, I told you. And then artificial intelligence in medical image analysis, like we as I was talking about the annotation of the imaging in my company, the Indica AI. What we do is, we are working with the industry, and we are working with the hospitals, colleges, multinational companies. So what we do is we analyze the images, we annotate the images, we collect the images, and we develop the new softwares, right, based on that. Like, you must be thinking one thing. I'll tell you here. I mean, it would be a little lengthy, but it's okay. I mean, 10, 15 more minutes I'll take. So what they will do, what they do is, see, there are two things. One is technology, one is medical, right? So we cannot think, or we cannot imagine the doctor by himself making the MRI machine, not at all. Or we cannot even imagine an engineer making the MRI machine, not at all. We need to merge both, right? That is called techno medical bridging or medico technical bridging, right? In that, with the help of artificial intelligence and with the help of technology, we have to, create the solutions for healthcare problems, right? We have to create the solutions for the healthcare problems, and that is the importance of AI and technology here, right? So why I'm telling this, what's the importance in the pharmacy teaching, or pharmacy students, what? See, nowadays the course pharmacy practice, pharmacology, MPharms, and the PharmD, these students are highly capable of going to this solution making industry, medical device industry. They can go to the medical imaging industry, they can go to the technology industry, they can learn the artificial intelligence, they can go to the, I mean, this industry is made for them. Because medical people, the doctors, are not that much free, and those are not getting that much salaries from these companies. So who can go? The pharmacy students, pharmacy professionals can go to this industry and earn the money, and can be a part of the revolution, right? Then image analysis, healthcare data security, in intelligence and pharmacology, treatment optimization, drug development. Multiple things are there, which how the AI can be used in pharma, right? So the AI here is the future of work and the work of future. So let's see. If you have heard of, this is 2014 starting only, they came up with the top 10 innovation trending in pharma industry. So in that, you will believe that 21% is based on artificial intelligence. 21% of the innovation in pharma industry is by artificial intelligence. Then 15% big data analytics, right? And then precision medicine, blockchain. These all are all the innovations. If you see real world data, digital therapeutics, curative therapeutics, these all are the part of technology. This 100% is based on the technology, right? Either you see the blockchain, precision medicine, big data analytics, flexible production, additive manufacturing, real world data, digital therapeutics, curative therapies. These all are technology. These all are technology. So we should teach our students, we should make them capable with these kind of hands-on trainings, with these kind of hands-on additive skills, additive, like the value added trainings, right? So here, how do we use the precision, the AI in precision medicine? So in innovative medical treatment and healthcare approach, personalized medicine aim to provide more targeted and effective medical interventions. I'll just read those things, okay? You can just check. You can take the screenshots as well. Otherwise, it will take time if I, teach everything, right? If I talk about everything. So key components of personalized medicine: genomics and gene testing can be done with the help of AI. Tailored treatment plans, AI algorithms, predictive analytics, predictive diagnostics, targeted therapies, pharmacogenomics, disease prevention and management. See, I'll give you an just example here. See, my team is now developing a screening tool for the cancers. You will see there are thousands of the screening tools for the cancers, but no, a screening tool of the cancer with the AI. So it will be, first of all, it will be, achieving the accuracy. It will be telling us the treatment paths. It will be telling us the reasons, I mean the causative problems. It will be helping us, finding the severity. It will be helping us finding the exact tumor location, tumor size, tumor weight, and the next targeted therapies. What if we can do? We can go for surgeries, radiotherapy, hormonal therapies, chemotherapy. What we can go for? What are the side effects? What could be the diseases? What could be the prognosis? Those all things can be done through the personalized medicine, right? And who will do that? Students will learn and do that, right? Students can be, the major part of that, right? Then after the precision medicine, digital health, like we have the wearable technologies, healthcare apps, electronic health records, remote patient monitoring, data analytics, and I'll give you the example here also. Few of you might have heard of, or Poona ma'am might have heard of Dr. Siddesh. He's our director. Okay, he's one of our faculty member in CLIMED, right? So it's about 3 weeks. 3 weeks back, Dr. Siddesh, and multiple people were sitting in our office, right? So one of my uh, co-worker, he brought the new Samsung watch. He purchased the new Samsung phone. He purchased the watch also. He was wearing that watch, and it was like we were just talking about that, and we were like, show us this watch, and let's check. He was telling, sir, it shows the ECG and everything in that. I know, let's see, we'll check it. Okay, and there are the multiple things. So we were just checking it, and everyone was normal, but our one of the co-worker, he was coming abnormal ECG. He was coming abnormal ECG. He's just 28-year-old. Okay, it was coming abnormal ECG. Checked multiple times. He got scared, and he was like, no, this watch is wrong at all. This watch is not correct. I'm healthy. I'm this. I mean everything, because he has no symptoms at all. He's perfectly fine. He's doing all the work. He's running. He's running, doing treadmill. Everything is there, gym and all, right? But I just suggested, I told you, come with me and we went to the ECG room, and we did one ECG for him. It was showing bigeminy and trigeminy couplets. Okay, so what is bigeminy and trigeminy couplets? It's the type of arrhythmia. If it is not symptomatic, that's okay. But if it's symptomatic, then definitely there will be a big problem. It can lead to the heart problems. It can lead to the severe heart problems, right? So just what is that? I mean, the scenario. What's the scenario? Scenario is nothing but the incidental detection of cardiac problem with the help of technology. With the help of technology, we just detected incidentally or accidentally, if I say, we just detected that, right? So we have to be aware of that. We have to teach that. We have to be, make the classes. We have to teach them the real time digital health to the students, so they can participate in such things, right? Then post marketing surveillance, like pharmacoepidemiology or real world data. The real world data, crucial role in pharmacoepidemiology by providing the insights how drugs perform in the real world settings beyond the controlled environment of the clinical trials. So post marketing surveillance, drug utilization studies, health outcome research, signal detection, pharmacovigilance, health economics, patient centered research, comparative effective research. These are the part of pharmacoepidemiology and real world data generation that can be done with the help of AI. Okay, then pharmacogenomics, definitely you must have seen in the, genetic makeups can be completely done with the help of technology, right? Genetic variations, drug response, drug metabolism enzymes or adverse drug reactions, drug dosing optimization, clinical decision support, drug development and clinical trials. When those all are the part of pharmacy and pharmacy education, and with the help of technology, then nanomedicines combines the nanomedicine with the medicine. Combine the nanotechnology with the medicine, right? And it can create the innovative solutions for diagnostic, treatments, prevention, prognosis, with the, at the very molecular and cellular levels. So, nanoparticles for the drug delivery, targeted therapy, diagnostic imaging, regenerative medicine, cancer treatment, vaccine delivery, neurological treatments, gene therapy, drug resistance mitigations, right? So these are and then biotechnology innovations, stem cell therapies, gene editing, personalized medicine, precision agriculture, or bioremediation, cell-based meat. Nowadays, cultured meat is coming. Biofuels are there, renewable resources, biopharmaceuticals, nanobiotechnology. So these all are there. Additive manufacturing, everything is there, right? So there are multiple things we should take, right? So this is not done here. AI holds the immense potential and promises to reshape our world in way we can only begin to imagine, right? So I'll not go to that. We have the different things. Now I'll come to softwares and tech in pharma. This is just for the drug design, computational softwares and approaches we can use, and we can teach them to the students. We can teach them to the students, triple D plus, gastro plus, autodoc, gene spring for the genetic modulations, and then we have Schrodinger's, Mars, Maestro for the drug development, then Argus Lab for the pharmacovigilance, then BioSuite, Sanjeevni, and Civilex suites for the gene banking, and then Past Discovery Studio for the visualizer, like for the micro labs and all. We have these drug development and designing softwares which can be used in the pharma industry or in the colleges also, just for the teaching purposes, right? Teaching platforms, we can use the virtual reality and augmented reality, VR and AR. We talk immersive learning experience for the anatomy, pharmacology, and clinical scenarios. We can use the VR and AR, but that's definitely, these are very highly expensive technologies, right? And then we have simulations for the drug preparations, drug dispensing, patient interaction. That is very easy to do in the college, right? Interactive learning platforms, online courses, quizzes, simulations, right? Gamifications to enhance the engagement and motivation. So we can go with the interactive activities like games and all. Mobile applications for the drug information database, like micromedics is there, then clinical calculators, BMI calculator, and other severity checks, WHO severity index check, and patient education tools are there. Well, I mean, a lot of things can be done with the technology and the teaching purposes, right? For the teaching purposes to the students. Then how we can implement, we can in the curriculum design. Nowadays I have almost all the institutions are going autonomous, so they have the power to change the curriculum a bit, and they can add these things to the curriculum as well, AI based curriculum, right? Then faculty training and developments, FDPs, FTPs, PDPs can be conducted on these things. Then we can collaborate and partner with the AI industries, AI experts, and for the teaching purposes, right? So there are challenges also in the tech and AI in education. Ethical considerations, first of all, cost and infrastructure that I was talking about. But I believe, if we can just go a step ahead and we can start with a bit, we can start with a little, then it will not be much expensive. It will be just one-time investment, but can give a lot of returns, and in multiple aspects in teaching and time saving, and lot of things are there. So the twist plot here is, this entire presentation is made with the help of artificial intelligence. I made the entire presentation with the help of the AI tools, right? And the conclusion is, embrace the tech and AI for the support as helping hand. Do not just run away from it. Use it in the technology, use it in the teaching, use it in the learnings, use it for the students, use it for the teachers, use it for the assessments. So you will find it useful, not the bad. Okay, so with that, thank you very much everyone, and thank you for giving me this opportunity, sir and ma'am. So with that, I'm here for the questions as well. Now thank you very much, guys. If anyone have the questions, please ask.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Yes, sir. We are having questions also. They were placed in the chat box. So we are just posing the questions also. And
Yes,
your
yes.
seminar was really nice, sir. Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
have covered our drug discovery topics also. Actually, I was about to tell about the artificial intelligence in drug discovery. So you have covered few of those topics also.
Ma'am, that takes a
Yeah.
lot of time. Literally, I couldn't,
Yes.
explain everything. But yes, there are a lot to do with the help of, artificial intelligence nowadays.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Sir, we are having few questions.
Yes, yes,
Our
please post.
moderator, Ms. Anitaras Panigrahi, will continue. Okay, I'm just continuing, sir. Dr. Padmasha Kota from Raghu College of Pharmacy, she is asking, other than PPT, can you tell some other hybrid modes of classroom?
Okay, so as I was telling, hybrid mode of classrooms is like some very you come up with one very special, as you are I mean, teaching one topic, any kind of topic, any topic, so in that you don't have to explain anything. You don't have to explain anything. I mean, what we say, let me think one example. Suppose, as I was talking about the cell structure, suppose anatomy we are teaching, and we are teaching the body parts, we are teaching the cell structure, right? So in the cell structure we just create one, or we can just keep the picture. We can keep the picture on what? We can keep the picture on OneNote. If you all have heard of OneNote, might be using the
Yes,
OneNote.
sir.
I'm giving you
Yeah.
the very simple example. So what we do in the blackboards or whiteboards, or in the simple boards, what we do is, or in the slides also, what we do is we just keep the picture and explain that picture. But in the OneNote teaching, how we teach is we just sit on the computer with OneNote and with one notepad. There is one notepad, it costs around 2000 rupees, that's all. We can go with the notepad and we can just keep one picture in the software notepad, and we can teach, explain with the annotation by sitting there, right? That is hybrid mode. You don't have to write. And what one very simple example I'll give you. See, ma'am, when we teach on the board, sometimes students don't understand the writing. That is the basic problem. Don't understand the annotations, what we are writing, what we are, because sometimes it's very small, or sometimes it's the zigzag things and all. But when we are writing on the notepad, there are the auto there are the automatic things. If you are writing I am here, that I am here will be written on the screen as it is typed. You don't have to type it, but it will be written as you are typing, so everyone will understand it clearly. You can annotate the entire picture. And if you are making a circle, it will not be like as you are making on the blackboard. If you are making a circle, it will automatically detect that you are making a circle, and it will be actual circle on the board. If you are making a triangle, you are making like this, but it will auto detect and it will make the automatic, it will make
Perfect,
the
sir.
triangle, right? So there are multiple things we can use. And for the hybrid classroom, what we can do is we can use the video lectures for half an the 20 minutes, 10 minutes. We can use the simulation videos for that. We can use some case scenarios, examples in that. And then we can teach them with the hands, we can teach with the screen. So those kind of things at the basic level can be done in the classrooms.
Okay, sir. Next question. So this is actually my question.
Yes, yes. So with the
So
emergence of AI in teaching in the upcoming 10 years, what will be the future of teaching faculty? Teaching faculties, if you are asking my views, ma'am, I am literally going towards the technology now. I'll tell you my example. I used to teach with the PPTs before. I mean, I'm not teaching in the institution though. I'm teaching here in the KMC, the MD students and MBBS students and dental students, the pharmacotherapy and the precision medicine. But and sometimes the cardiology, heart failure. I'm not teaching every day or every month, but I am teaching my students online almost every day, 4 days a week at least, for the biostatistics, cardiology, and other medical things. I'm telling you one very simple, my example. I started teaching with the slides online, and today I teach on the iPad. I don't prepare the PPTs at all. I don't prepare the PPTs at all. There are the softwares, there are the things. So what I feel here is what is developed in me in last 2 years is I am more capable. I am expressing more. I can express more than the words on the slides. I can deal with the questions immediately on the slides itself. I can write the answer. I can show them in the picture. So the future of the teacher will be literally amazing. Teachers will be more skilled. Teachers can teach more content in less time, and they will be highly knowledgeable, frankly, because they have to learn a lot, because they have to teach a lot. See, if I'm teaching it, if I'm telling you, it will take less time to explain one topic, right? It will take less time to draw a diagram in the on the screen, right? So where the suppose the class is for 40 minutes or 50 minutes. If you are just drawing the or explaining the diagram in 20 minutes only, where the 30 minutes will go? So you have to get more knowledge to engage the students for that 30 minutes. Either those are in the quizzes, those are in the questions, or maybe the very how the student ask the questions, some random questions they ask. So to answer those questions you have to update your knowledge, and you will be updated in technology, you will be updated in the subject, you will be doing more research, you will be reading more content. So the future of teachers is literally amazing, and you can explain those things in the research. You can get more funds, you can get more recognitions. So teachers future is literally wonderful if they are embracing the AI, if they are using the AI.
Yeah, I accept with that, sir. Like even the faculty had to improve more of the AI tools, and they have to improve their knowledge with respect to that. There is no doubt in that. But with
Ma'am, your
respect to the
voice.
student
Yes.
perspective also, like how we are getting the information, how we are using the tools, even they are also using. So my question exactly is that, like, what will be the fate of the faculty? So will they be really interested to learn with the offline mode, and they might be preferring the online mode? So that kind of scenario, and this I'm
Ma'am,
just trying to
no,
get.
no, no. This is not about the online part. Okay. This is not about the online part. See, teachers are always best in the classrooms, I'm telling you. You know, online teachers, frankly, I mean, I teach online only, 100% things online only. But let me tell you, offline teaching is still a craze, because what you can teach in offline, what how you can interact in offline, I have seen, I go for the lectures, I go for the things, you can directly interact with the students, and you can show them the real time scenarios with the expression. Sometimes you don't need the you don't need the board, you don't need the some pictures. You can just tell them in the expressions itself, like how the scenario will be explained, how the question will be answered. So the expressions are very important, and that control in the class control means the discipline, and the interaction is very very important. That type of interaction is very very important, with the students. So offline teaching is very very important, and what I'm telling to integrate is offline teaching only. Like hybrid mode is the class based teaching. If I'm telling you to use the software, it is classroom teaching. This is not online. Online can be done, but the classroom, I mean, these all tools can be used for classroom teaching only, ma'am. And definitely, as you asked me
Okay.
about the interest of the students,
Sir,
definitely, yes, as you ask about the interest of the students, sometimes yes. When the students are in the class, they will definitely understand, and they will be more interested if we are using the technology, and if we are going through the different strategies like gamification or simulation based things, if we are engaging them 100% in the classes. So that is different thing, and that will make the students interested actually. In real, in the traditional methods, I have seen in classes only the 50% or 60% students are engaged, or the first benchers are engaged, second like four benches are interacting, but last benchers are not at all interacting, right? But if it is a simulation based teaching, if it is simulation based teaching or these things, you will engage everyone, you will engage everyone in the class.
yeah, sir. What are this? The question that I asked, that is an extension to this to my question. Dr.
Would
N.
AI replace
Pusharani
teachers
ma'am
in
is
future,
asking,
sir?
would
Not at
AI
all.
replace teacher
Not
in
at all.
future?
Not at all. It's not possible at all. So, see, I get this question every day almost, that will AI snatch our jobs? Not from the teachers, but from the people who are working in the industry. No, not at all. It cannot snatch your jobs. It cannot make you unemployed. Why it cannot? Because one important thing you all have to understand: AI is human created. Humans are not AI created. Okay. So we need people to run the AI. The only part here is who will embrace the AI, who will run with the AI, or who will run with the technology will survive. Definitely. Not all. Who will, run away from the technology may not be surviving in this industry, right? Or may not be surviving in the profession. But the people who are running the, the technology, I think the mics are okay. Who are embracing the artificial intelligence or the technology,
Yes, sir.
they will definitely
One last
survive,
question.
and not only survive, but they will grow with the they will grow with the things. and they will definitely, master the AI in the future. Though nobody will lose the job because of AI or technology, I'm very sure. Only who doesn't want to work with technology will lose the job.
Okay, sir. One last question. One more faculty is asking, are there any coaching institutions available? But I think online tools are more than sufficient for
And you're
this.
not audible. Actually, I think the mic.
Repeat the question.
Just pose the question.
What is it saying?
Yeah, this is the question, sir.
Okay, the uses of AI tool in different modes, as you explained, is there will be any coaching institute? No, not at all. I don't know if the people are teaching the teachers right now for the
I think
for
it's
such.
online tools that are better doing, sir.
Yeah. I mean, see, for the AI tools, I mean, not there is no concrete or collective, coaching for such tools. But you can learn differently. Like if you are learning, the Python, you can learn the drug development in from one institute. You can learn AI in healthcare from one institute. You can learn, Schrodinger from one institute. You can learn. So those are different collect. You can learn differently, right? You may have to do the 10 trainings to learn the 10 tools, but right now there is nothing such which can give you all the trainings in, under one umbrella.
మీ ఇద్దరిని తీసేస్తాను ఇంకెందుకు.
ఉంచు ఉంచు లాస్ట్ సార్ ఉండాలి కదా.
Thank you, sir. That
No,
was
no,
it.
no, just a moment, just a moment. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, we are audible, but I think one
Yeah,
has
yeah.
to.
Actually, certain question is that there are certain AI tools are there. No, what are which are useful for the teaching also. Can you mention any AI tools which are helpful for the teachers
Sir,
in content
see,
development, in PPT development?
there are many
Certain.
tools. There are, yes. There are presentation. One AI tool I'll tell you. First, nowadays, I mean, recently the Chat GPT itself has come up with the PPT preparations, and you can just tell the content. The Chat GPT will come up with the entire content of the PPTs. They can even come up with the pictures. They can make the entire. Or otherwise, there is one, not only one, multiple websites, multiple AI tools. Presentation.ai. Presentation.ai. That is the website. But they charge, if you are doing that, if you are making the presentation, they will make your entire presentation and they will show you the presentation. But if you are going to download it, they will charge certain things. You have to take the subscription for those things. But the loophole here is, if you want to present somewhere, you can present it online free of cost. You don't have to download. You can just present it, or you can just teach the students through that presentation online only. That you can do. And there is, the Gemini is there. Google's Gemini. I mean, that is Google's product Gemini.
Yeah,
If
Gemini
you
is there, and similarly this
Chat
CloudFirst
GPT
is
is there.
there, and ChatGPT is there, and
Presentations
another
AI. Yeah, multiple things are there. Yes.
Bright Class is there, and
Yeah.
Jenny
I
also
mean,
there.
yes.
Bright Class is
So
there,
those are
Jenny
those
is
are sir,
there.
those are otherwise. I mean, there are many others, Admingle and all, but those are for the LMSs. Those are for the LMSs, and those are for the colleges. But for the personal uses, I believe. I mean, for the individual uses, ChatGPT, Gemini, and this presentation.ai, AI creation, and iStock. There are a few softwares which are very very useful, sir,
Actually,
in the
that is what
presentation.
actually my
Yes, in the
that is
PPT
why
making.
the teachers are require some training.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
because
trainings are
how to
required, sir.
use it.
We will
Trainings are
we will
required.
definitely conduct. If you wish, we will
Yeah, it is.
conduct
Yeah,
that kind of
actually,
trainings.
yeah. My motto is that only. Actually, I have gone through the many AI tools. Okay, a lot
Yes.
of experimental things are done, and I'm extensively using this ChatGPT, and the teachers are involved in the many committees in the college. Around
So
almost
you,
there are 36 committees is there, and In every committee, teacher here and there, two to three committees they are involved in writing the meeting minutes and writing the the outcome of the every meeting. So a lot of things are required. So making them ready for that. So ultimately, I asked them to take the help of the chat GPT, and like that they
Yes.
have learned, and somewhat they have got some experience, and also they are got helped by the chat GPT. And some other
Sir, you
also
sent
there. Many are there. Every day, and I'm doing some work. And if I get any new thing,
definitely.
immediately next day I'm giving some inputs to the some senior faculties who are in and around
Sir,
with me.
sir,
Always.
you sent
So this
me
is the
the
way we are.
you
This
send
is
me the
what the
list
way.
of your needs. You send me the list of your needs and softwares. I will arrange the trainings for your faculty members. Full training, comprehensive training for your faculty members from my team
Yeah.
or somewhere else.
No, no. Suppose if you have any some better softwares, okay, which are
Yes.
helpful for the teachers and especially for the research, in the research
Yes.
writing and changing the so suppose there are many are there, okay, so
So
so like this.
we have the entire course also, but that is for the drug development process, entire drug development process using AI.
Yeah. So that is also separate. That's a very good course. That would be the
Yes.
as a another important thing that add-on courses will be there. 30 hours add-on
Yes.
courses will be there. So
Yes.
under the 30 add-on courses that we will plan and that we do, and for all the fraternity of the pharmacy student. Okay, right, sir. And thank you very much for your extensive knowledge and in this field of AI. And you are an academician, an industrialist, and all together, it is helpful definitely enter the community.
Thank you, sir.
And also we are very proud that you are from the same program, pharmacy profession. You are also. And you are a amalgam of both as a B pharmacy, industrial pharmacy, and postbaccalaureate as a clinical pharmacist and
Yes.
a researcher so in the life science. So altogether, that will be beneficial for the entire society. We are grateful to you for your
Thank you, sir.
giving
Thank you very
wonderful
much.
lecture in this.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
so, now, Anita, so,
Thank
thank
you,
you, sir.
sir, for an informative session for the faculty. This will enlighten the broad areas in the AI for teaching and which benefits the faculty as well as students. Thank you very much for attending the session, sir. And
Thank you.
thank you all the participants for attending the session. So that's all for day one. The next session will be conducted tomorrow at 10 a.m. With the same platform, StreamYard. So thank you everyone for joining this session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm done.